Close your eyes. Imagine that you're walking down a crowded street, pulling a heavy cart. Cars are coming at you from every direction, and some of them even hit you as they go by. You're tired and you're starving, and your feet are covered in blisters. You're sick and you're injured, and you just want to go home. But home is thousands of miles away, and you know that you're dying, but there's nothing more to do than continue your trek home. I know this sounds extreme, but a similar situation is true for many North Atlantic right whales. I grew up in New England, about 20 minutes from the coast, and my grandparents would always take me on whale watches in the summer. As a kid, I thought that extinction was something that happened to the dinosaurs and the dodo birds, but it wasn't until one of these whale watches that I realized it was still a problem today. We got one of those cards that had the different whales that we could see listed, and the right whale was on it, but the tour guide said that we wouldn't see one because they're far too endangered. Today, there are only about 350 North Atlantic right whales remaining, and of the 350, only about 100 are females of breeding age. If this trend continues, it's said that within 20 years, there can be so few females of breeding age that it will be impossible to save the species. The main causes of death of the North Atlantic right whale are vessel strikes and entanglement in fishing gear. A main cause of entanglement is from lobster traps. The right whale swims through vertical lines that attach the trap to the buoys at the surface. As a result, the Monterey Bay Aquarium's Seafood Watch has placed the Maine lobster on their red list, encouraging seafood eaters to skip this delicious treat in order to send a message to the fishermen to update their gear to safer practices that won't entangle the right whales. Ropeless traps are being developed, and right now they're working on a type that has a sensor in the trap and on the boats that cause a bag inside the trap to inflate and float to the surface once the vessel is near. The fishermen are not having this. With the reduced sales and the new regulations on gear, they feel they're being overregulated. This development of new technology is expensive, and we need your help. So how can you help? In addition to maybe skipping that lobster roll on vacation, please go to www.gear/fund.org and contribute to the development of this new technology to save the whales. I recently read a quote that said, "The suffering inflicted on whales would never be tolerated if it happened to a land animal in view of the public." Please help today with your donations, and possibly someday a kid on a whale watch will be able to see a right whale. Thank you for your time.